Hello, my name is Nicolette Zynger, and I'm going to be testing fragrance 647. When I smell this fragrance, I feel like I'm outside. It's very fresh smell. It reminds me of a fragrance you would get when the breeze is blowing from fresh fruit and fresh flowers growing outside. It's very refreshing and calming for sure. If I had to describe this fragrance to a friend, I would describe it as a really fresh, welcoming fragrance that has a little bit of floral with a little bit of fruit. And it definitely reminds me of a nice breezy day outside where the sun is shining. I know that sounds kind of theatrical for a fragrance, but it's what I smell, honestly, like a trip to the park. Um, I pick up, like I said, a little bit of fruit, a little bit of floral, and that outdoorsy, fresh kind of smell that you get. It reminds me of going to a park or going to a grove or on a walk, and just those little fragrances that you only pick up when the breeze blows. But it's a constant with this fragrance. When I sprayed this in my home this morning, I got much more of a fresh smell, almost like a bath or a powder smell. And then in the middle of the day, I picked up more of that kind of fruity floralness to it. And at night, it reminds me of being outdoors. I don't know if it's because it's been a breezy night here in Florida, or and I'm super stoked about it, or what. But I'm definitely smelling a like really calming walk. Definitely like calmness, breeze blowing, and just picking up those little hidden fragrances that are outside that you don't always get to smell. I would definitely buy this fragrance for my home. This one I would probably buy in either a spray or a candle. It sort of reminds me of a spray I already own, so maybe that's why in my head I'm thinking spray. Usually when I buy candles, I like the really strong smells, like the one that I tested on Saturday. I found that one to be very rich. This one's more of calming and fresh, and I relate calming to candles, so I would kind of go with either one of those, a candle or a spray. What season would I use this in? Honestly, this one could go year round. Um, if I were to exclude any season, it would probably be the colder ones. Probably go for more the springs, the summers, kind of when it's hotter out and I'm lacking those fragrances from the cool breezes while the flowers are growing, the fruit is growing, etc., etc. I'm missing that kind of like breezy fresh air element that I feel this fragrance has. um, this fragrance is a fragrance that I think I would use throughout the home. I definitely like it in areas that I like to be fresher feeling. Definitely in the living room during the daytime would be a good one. You just open the windows or in the blinds and you're letting the sunshine in. Definitely in my bedrooms, and my bathroom as well, because I don't think it's too sweet to be there. I think it has that freshness where it could be in a bathroom setting. If I were to improve upon this fragrance, maybe just to make the little notes inside of it a little stronger. Um, I felt that when I did spray it, it kind of dissipated rather quickly, whereas with the other two, they lingered a lot longer than this one. Um, this is kind of like fragrances, like I said, that I've used in the past. This smells like one that I have currently. Um, I definitely like either, those really strong ones or those really fresh ones. So this is kind of like a nice combination of the two, but it's just missing that kind of lasting that I'm looking for. If I were to name this fragrance, I would probably name it like Springtime Breeze or Flowery Fruit something. Um, it would definitely be something very simple and generic because it has all of those things. It has a little bit of fruit, a little bit of fresh, and a little bit of floral. So it would have to be a name that incorporated them all, and I feel like the easiest one to get through that would be Springtime Breeze. So that's what I would name this one. On a scale of 1 to 5, I would probably rate this fragrance a 4, 3.5. I like the way it smells. I like things about it. I like that it makes me feel like I'm transported to a breezy day outside. And it gives me those fragrances that are kind of like, ooh, that's there, ooh, that's there, without being outside. The only thing I would do to make this better is make the fragrances or the notes a little bit stronger and make the fragrance a little more lasting.